The bride and groomer is looking to you for everything, so anything can go wrong. I don't care if the bakery came and delivered the cake late. They're going to be looking at you because, why isn't my cake here on time? They're bringing the cake while the guests are here. They could see everything before I see everything. But you have no control over that. You have no control that the baker got stuck in traffic. You got no control that the cake failed during the transit. You have no control of that. But at the end of the day, it's on you.
Module 8. Let's find out the must-know from the industry. Just to wrap this up, if someone said to you guys, hey, I want to become a wedding planner, you're getting the email, right? Like, I like pretty things. Say you have them face to face, what advice would you give to them in a nutshell?
That's such a good question. I'd have hoped that they'd have done a little research, and if they hadn't, I would hope, like, that would be my first thing, is to really delve into it and do a little bit of research. I don't feel like too many people that come to us that want to do event planning have actually researched how it works. They have just seen reality TV shows, or they've looked at magazines and seen pretty events, but they haven't really looked into how the day of a wedding planner goes. Something like that. So that would be my recommendation, is to really do your research before you kind of like reach out into thinking that it's going to be great.
I would suggest that they find an event planner or event planning company who allows tag-alongs.
True.
And you know, it's just so they can get a gist of what the day actually goes in motion, and all that's required and what it takes to get the job done.
Something that I love that Teresa's always told me is, don't feel pressured to book every wedding that comes your way. We would rather have 10 fantastically happy brides than have 25 unhappy clients. So I feel like a connection is really important when you sit down with a client. You got to be able to imagine getting along with them, spending a lot of time with them. Some brides I sit down with and I just instantly just vibe with them. I could sit there for an hour and just talk and talk and talk and talk.
You should definitely stay away from bridezillas. And the one telltale way to know if you're going to be dealing with a bridezilla is how the consultation goes. If she's super bossy, if she's constantly cutting you off, if she's not listening to any of the advice that she just asked you for and tell you, you know, just the whole, no, I'm not doing that. If she's not considering anything that you're advising her, even though she came to you for consultation, that means that she's going to give you hell during the whole entire planning process. And that's a headache that you don't need. So I always tell event planners, especially if they're new, all money ain't good money. If it looks, you know what I mean, it's the truth. Because sometimes you'll have a client and they'll agree and they'll probably even pay. But is it worth the headache? Is it worth at the end, like you did everything that you were expected to do and then some, and then you got paid, but then that bride or groom goes back on a Yelp or Google and then leave you a bad review? That happens. So no, avoid bridezilla with all costs. Avoid her. She will ruin you in your business.
There you have it. We gave you the tools, you spoke with the experts. Now you go out there. Go and make a couple happy. Help them give the best day of their lives. You know how. For How to Become a Wedding Planner, I'm Nira Luna. I'll see you around. Wedding planning is a very exciting, interesting career filled with lavish venues and stylized decor. Let's not forget the high expectation to create the perfect wedding day, one that you've been planning for months about. But if you're here, I think it's because you thrive on that excitement. Like any career, there are several criteria that can help someone determine whether he or she would be successful at wedding planning. If you're interested in becoming a professional wedding planner, join me as we meet with our well-respected experts. We'll uncover the secrets within the industry and share some guidelines that can help you get started. Now, let's go meet the experts.